My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 8th, 2023. It is 11:34 p.m. I'm gonna date today's video the 9th because it's almost 12 midnight. I didn't record anything in the morning and the AM of March 8th. So this video is gonna be dated the 9th, okay? Because it's almost 12 midnight. So like I said, I didn't record anything. I made a list, but I was completely off, and I think I wrote something on my community board letting you guys know I didn't record anything, and I was pretty much up last night still, even though if I didn't record. But and during the day I was completely off my voice again, and but I feel slightly better, so I don't want those tweets to pile up. There's a lot of conversation that's going on. I try to share as much as possible on my community board. If I don't share them on a video, that means it's somewhere on my community board or on my IG account. Okay, so let's get started. This video actually is gonna have different time frame because I started the list like 2 days ago, the day prior, and I added some throughout the day, and when I turn on my computer I add some more. Like for instance, this one I just saw it, so I'm gonna share it with you. Okay, so let's get going. BetterUp CIO Prince Harry, that CIO Chief Impactor Officer Prince Harry. The Duke of Sussex joined CEO 𝐁𝐑𝐄𝐊𝐈𝐍𝐆 for intimate Q&A to close out Uplift 2023. Okay, we heard about finding your purpose, paying it forward, and the power of mental fitness. Can't wait to share more highlights with you in the coming days. So that's from BetterUp. All right, let's see some of the conversation. I didn't follow it. I was completely out. And when my kids come from school, I had to work with my son. He's a little bit behind with some stuff, so I had to work with him. Okay, this was so good. Dream team, this was a great conversation. I enjoyed it, as well as several of the other presentations from the last couple of days. Thanks so much. All right, so it happened already, so I didn't really follow it. Actually, I didn't even know it was going on because the week prior I was completely sick and I wasn't really interacting that much on social media to know it was going on. When I saw it, I think it was yesterday or the day before, the day where the first one was coming out. I think it was the day before, and when I saw it, I posted on my community board and on my IG. I wasn't fully aware of it, and then I'm not 100% well still. So I'm not really on social media as much as I used to prior to when I was sick. So let me read what's on the screen and then move on. Okay, great and uplifting work by everyone. This is awesome. Love to see mentally healthy men. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Excellent 2 days. Okay, so I think today was the last day. So let's go to the next tweet. Like I said, we're gonna be jumping from different conversation because I keep on adding some new things on the list. Okay, next one. The amount of women rights organization quoting Meghan Markle today, you will think she's like a feminist icon or something. How is the UK press doing today? There's a lot happening. All right, so today is Women's Day. All right, so it seems like I didn't come across some of those organization, so they were quoting Meghan, I guess. Okay, it's so beautiful to see. Exactly, I love that. And by the way, if let's say the next time I record I come across them, I'll definitely share them with you. But today, where I wasn't too much on social media and I wasn't really doing much socially, so I didn't see much. Okay, it's so beautiful to see. Exactly, I love that. She is in her own right. She absolutely is. Took on a 1,000-year-old institution, and she's beating them on a global scale. Okay, I mean, I've reposted at least 20. All right, so there's more comment. Let's move on, because I don't want this video to be too long. I hope I finish edit that right after I finish record it. I edit and then I'm done for the day, so I don't have to work on it throughout the day. All right, next tweet. What happened to Diana? Come on Prince Andrew X. Oh, so who's okay? What did he tell you happened? Okay, so someone retweeted this. Okay, what happened to Diana? Come on Prince Andrew X. What did he tell you happened? Okay, so this is Prince Andrew's ex, I guess. Okay, Daily Express. Lady Victoria sparks uproar as she warns Prince Harry it didn't end well for Diana. So what did happen? What did happen? What did you know? I think I responded to it when I saw it. So there's me here 15 minutes ago. That's when I saw it. Well, the world is watching. If something happened to Harry and his little family, you gotta tell us what happened. It's not the first time this kind of threat statements have been made regarding Harry and Meghan. They really want people to believe Diana's death was not an accident. Let's see here. Harry's making the same mistake as Diana, and I feel he'll come to regret it, just like his mother did, writes royal biographer Penny Juno. Alright, so that was back in 2021, 6 March. We are in March, almost what? 2 years. Okay, royal car crash. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry face new environmental row over Range Rovers shipped from Britain to Southern Africa for their 10-day tour. Okay, Range Rover have been shipped from the UK to Southern Africa for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex 10-day tour. It was revealed today. The 4x4's pictures, main and bottom right, were drafted in because organizers at the palace were unable to locally obtain secure enough vehicles suitable for Harry, Meghan, and baby Archie, and set left. But this one, okay, the cars for the trip were understood to have been offered by Jaguar Land Rover and were transported at no cost to the taxpayers, the Press Association report about the shipping of the cars over. Okay, I think I came across this before. All right, let's see here. Okay, we still in. Let's revisit what happened to Diana the night she died. These people are cold-blooded and capable of anything, that's for sure. This sounds like a threat to me. Is she confirming that this is indeed the plan for the firm? Hey, from what I'm seeing, changing the living arrangement when Frogmore was already established, that would be their base home, and now they change it for him to be somewhere in KP or something like that. So you tell me. Okay, well, she just made a pronouncement against herself. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said. Well, if this is what I said, what is it? Well, the world is watching. If something happened to Harry and his little family, you got to tell us what happened. Yeah, she has to tell us what happened. These people don't think they rather throw themselves on the floor for the monarch to say some BS. Let's revisit what happened to Diana the night she died. These people are cold-blooded and capable of anything. This sounds like a threat to me. Is she confirming that this indeed is the plan for the firm? Okay, well, she just made a pronouncement against herself. Okay, I reread everything. It will end very well with Prince Harry and his family. He is blessed. Whom God bless, no man shall curse. That's for sure. Also, is she confirming what many suspect, that Harry's family had Diana's taken out? Okay, honestly, I never knew how some of these British people can be utterly wicked, evil, vile, and mean until Meghan became a member of the royal family. The thing these people can spew. Like I said, evil originate over there. I bet the devil will even shudder hearing them. May all the evil that they desire for Harry and Meghan return to them. That's exactly that. Okay, is this another threat to Harry? That's a threat. Let me read these two here. Okay, return tenfold. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. I think there's more comment, but let's move on. A lot to cover. Okay, so there's this here. Bloomberg. British people want Prince Harry, but not Meghan, to go to the Chubbly. Chubbly meaning the coronation. There they are. Here, there's a picture. 17 minutes ago, I responded. Salt and pepper travel together. Okay, the polls they're using or by design, meant to push propaganda. You can make a poll, say anything depending on who you sample. I think one of my last video, either yesterday or the day before, I came across someone who was responding to those YouGov poll, and that person posted 2 tweets about it, and I shared them with you. And I read some of the comments under there and how they framed the question. And she was saying that they asked so many questions, personal questions, I guess name, age, sex, and all of that, this kind of thing. Go back to that video. I don't think I put anything in the thumbnails that make reference to it, but today is March 8th, 9th. I'm gonna date it the 9th. Go back either 1 or 2 videos from today's date. Okay, so in one of those videos I share a tweet where someone was responding to those YouGov YouGov questionnaire, and she said I think they gave £50 to answer this question and stuff like that. So you will have a sense of things that they ask and some of the question or responders tweet responses under that particular post. All right, the polls they're using are by design, meant to push propaganda. You can make a poll, say anything depending on who you sample, the size of the sample, the way the question or phrase, etc. They think by adding fake polls to back up their lies, they are more believable. Okay, so there's that Kate Middleton parody account. They also want manageable electric bills. That's for sure. They aren't coming because the royal family could make the christening. Why should they come to the coronation? Okay, I think I have some tweets regarding the christening. Okay, what God has joined together, let not men put asunder. Okay, let no man put asunder. Okay, all these British people, we need to see their faces. Okay, nope, we travel together. That's what I was saying. Salt and pepper travel together. All right, after these, that's it. Okay, dear UK, they are a team. Get over it. We had no problem accepting Harry. What is your problem with Meghan? All right, there's 5 comments under this. Anywho, from the report on BBC News, they also want tomatoes. That's for sure. Okay, remember when Harry told his father, don't ever disrespect my wife again? My guess is that goes for the country as well. I thought them if they go, and them if they don't. I'm beginning to think they won't go. Which British people did they speak to? That's that. Let's go into this. Was it that one I wanted to go? The UK, they are a team. Okay, let's see here. All right, American are better people on that one. Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. People have to remember the source. These media sources and tabloid wouldn't know the truth if they met it. They were jealous of her because she were not supposed to outshine them, and as a black woman, they wanted her to know her place. That's when the tide turned for the Sussex couple. This is proof William doesn't really see Harry or Meghan as people to be given the most basic respect. Return back to Sanders. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, there's this here. This was, I saw it earlier this morning. Breaking: Prince Harry lawsuit against former Mirror publisher MGN will go to trial in May. A high court judge ruled today. The Duke's case, which alleges unlawful intel gathering by journalists at the paper between 1996 and 2011, may see the royal enter the witness box. Okay, so that's that. Do it, Harry, do it. Okay, Piers Morgan was editor, thus fire. Okay, this I cannot see. Okay, this account owner. Okay, so they limit who can see this. Piers has been gunning for his attention through his wife. Well, he has it now via the court. This is a very good day for the Sussex. I hope Harry wins it. This process should also begin soon. I read that the first hearing are at the end of March. Wow. Byline investigate. Okay, so I'll click on this and a few. Okay, let's highlight it so I don't know. Okay, is this Harry's lawsuit alone, or these have a more plaintiff involved in this case against the illegal antics of that tabloid? That's a very good question, because there was a lawsuit where Harry along with there's this woman who lost his or her child, and Harry, how do you call this, co-plaintiff or something like that. So that's very interesting. I'm gonna read the byline and see what happened, and I'll leave the link in the description. That's a very good question, so which the byline will tell me. Okay, okay, after what's on the screen, I'm gonna go to the byline. Okay, on topic, good, this needs to be investigated and tried. Off topic, how can one switch fonts like Omid did? Oh, and his tweet, help a cupcake out. Okay, I know what she's saying. You see this where Harry's I'm saying Omid put breaking news where it's on bold. So she's saying, how can Omid switch from bold into regular font, this kind of thing. So I was wondering that at one point too. Okay, that was this one. Oh, somebody like it. Cheer Omid, with the pandemic, the cost of living crisis, and the war in Ukraine, I was worried I missed this important news. All right, so let's go into this. The link, because this is byline. Byline is, I don't know, I will say not the most trusted, at least the more reasonable, news outlet that's going on in the UK, because they are independent. I don't know when they will ever switch, but I'm just letting you know they are more reliable than the Daily Fail. All right, so let me read some of this. I will bookmark it for me to share. Okay, so let's see here. Daily Mail is being sued for the most serious illegal news gathering ever, including allegation of burglaries and landline tapping by Prince Harry and 6 big household names. So that's the one. So that is the one, because there are other plaintiffs in there. So that was back in October 2022. So this is an old article. So I'll leave it in the description for you guys to read. Okay, so this is the one that the comment was making reference to. Was it? Is this Harry's lawsuit alone, or are there several more plaintiffs involved? Okay, so this is the one. So I know about it already. Now let's go to the next tweet. Okay, the link, if you want to read the article, the link is in the description. It's dated back in 2022. All right, next one, there's byline who retweet Reuters, and I'm gonna go into that. Okay, Prince Harry versus Piers Morgan, it's on. Trial of the century, the phone hacking case set to rock Morgan's world. Okay, Britain, Prince Harry's lawsuit against the publisher of the Daily Mirror newspaper over allegation of phone hacking will go to trial in May. A judge at London's High Court ruled. Okay, so I'm gonna go into that. I think there's a article, because I think I shared it on my community board. Okay, I do hope Byline investigate follow this case thoroughly. I can't help and think that all major news outlets will suppress and minimize this court case. There's Byline respond to it, because she tagged it, and then they respond with that emoji, and I went in there and I put the shade. There's me here, there's the shade, and there's the loving eye, and there's the nail polish. I can't wait for this trial to begin. Really hope Byline investigate will surely be giving us updates. You can count on it. That's what I think. Yeah, definitely they will be under notice, because when it comes to following that case, I'm gonna go through Byline investigate, or you could go on their YouTube channel, because they have a YouTube channel. So go help support them. Watch some of their videos if you want to hear truly the truth. So it's Byline. Prince Harry is built for this. He is so ready. Slay the evil dragons, Ginger Avenger. Get them for everything. Do it for your mama. Wipe the floor with them. Let's go, Captain Wells. Okay, go Harry, go. There's the popcorn. Let's go. It's like a final boss of a video game. Let's go. The GIF. Let's go into Reuters. Okay, so this is what Reuters wrote. Okay, oh, I thought that, oh yeah, there is, this is their link. I'll read it and see what they say. Okay, I can't wait for Prince Harry to get another win in the court. He will win. There's that. Okay, get them, Harry. I hate that rag. There's that. Okay, so let's go into this. Okay, the link will be in the description. I think I already have it. Prince Harry lawsuit. Yep, I already have it as a link for you to click on it. Okay, I'm gonna read some of it. I don't know how long it is. Prince Harry lawsuit against newspaper publisher set for May trial. Okay, Windsor, England, September 9, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, as he joined the procession following the state Setterfield. Okay, so I guess they're describing the image. That's what I think. All right, so this is where it started. They should make this this caption smaller, you know, because I thought that was part of, well, whatever. Let's read. London, March 8th. Britain's Prince Harry's lawsuit against the publisher of the Daily Mirror newspaper over allegation of phone hacking will go to trial on May, a judge at London's High Court ruled on Wednesday. Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is one of the several public figures whose lawsuit against Mirror Group newspaper, okay, MGN, will be considered at the trial. Judge Timothy Fancourt ruled on Wednesday that Harry's case, which alleges unlawful information gathering on behalf of MGN journalists between 1996 and 2011, should be part of the trial. Okay, David Sherborne, a lawyer representing Harry and the other claimant, now I remember, because that other person, maybe it's just my insert when I was reading whatever that was happening, where I said that person didn't have a lawyer, and Harry probably include her with his lawyer. That's what I think. The person who had lost a child, and then the paper sort of did some stuff to her. Okay, David Sherborne, a lawyer representing Harry and the other claimants, earlier told the court that Harry will be the only witness. The only witness rely upon in his case. Okay, his case, his part, okay, raising the prospect of the prince entering the witness box to give evidence. Wow, he better be careful when he goes over there, because the stepmother. Fancourt said on Wednesday that he thought Harry will not settle and quote his case based on what he says in his witness statement. Okay, so if the others, okay, I see why he said that. If the others decided to settle, Harry wants his to be somewhat separate in a way. That's what I think. Okay, which is not yet publicly available, as well as everything he has said outside this proceeding. Okay, Harry's case against MGN launches in 2019 is one of several he is currently bringing against British newspaper, including a similar lawsuit against News Group newspaper, the publisher of the now defunct News of the World and the Sun. He is also suing Associated newspaper, the publisher of the Mail on Sunday, for libel over an article which said he tried to keep secret detail of his legal fight to reinstate his police protection. Okay, I know of this as well. If some of you been following me on PYTE, you should know about this already, because I did cover it. Okay, and Harry is one of several high-profile figures, including singer Elton John and actress Elizabeth Hurley and Sadie Foss, bringing lawsuit against Associate newspapers alleging phone tapping and other privacy breaches. Associate newspapers has said that it, quote, utterly and unambiguously, end quote, denies the allegation, and the publisher's bid to throw the case out of court will be heard later this month. Okay, so they're gonna try to throw the case out, so we shall see. The wave of litigation follows the collapse of Harry and his wife Meghan's relationship with Britain's media since their marriage in 2018. Media intrusion was a major factor that sided in their decision to step down from royal duties and move to the United States 2 years ago. This is the reason why Harry left. Okay, but Piers Morgan went on national television and said it's for privacy. Okay, we remember that. Okay, I'll put the clip right there.
Piers, if you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
All right, Harry has since, in his memoir Spare and accompanying TV interviews, also accused other royals of leaking stories about him and his wife Meghan to tabloid newspapers. Oh my God. Harry better be careful when he goes over there, because the way they change his living arrangement when he goes in the UK, oh shit, that was it. I read it all. This is something else. I read it all. That was it. do we have to click somewhere for continue? Yeah, that was it. Okay, our standard Thomson Reuters. Okay, read next. Oh, so there's more. Let's see here. Oh no, so these are other articles. Okay, so that was pretty much it. All right, so let's go to the next how do you call this, the next tweet. All right, so next tweet, the link will still be in the description if you want to check it out. Okay, so next one. As first reported by @People, a Sussex rep confirmed, quote, "I can confirm that Princess Lilibet Diana was christened on Friday, March 3rd by the Archbishop of Los Angeles, the Reverend John Taylor. King Charles, Queen Elizabeth, Queen Camilla. Remember, it's not Queen Consort anymore. Queen Camilla, Prince William, Princess Kate were invited but didn't attend." Okay, just keep that in mind. We didn't expect them to. Okay, Princess Kate, you mean the Prince and Princess of Wales. Okay, that's several characters over the Twitter character count limit. It's really not that deep. Okay, I see what Omid saying. Because Twitter allowed you number of character, meaning letters. So whatever was the shortest is the one that he used. And this is why sometimes people use the word, for instance, let's see this one here. They chose 2, like this T-O. If you're running out of character, you put the number 2, okay, to cut it in half. All right, so let's see here. There's 84 comment here. If it would have been Meghan, I guarantee you what I have said, quote, "It's really not that deep." Oh, please. Okay, relax. I've been calling her Duchess Meghan and my tweets since they got married. Okay, thank you @Scobie for the new life motto. They chose to go and live the other side of the world, their choice. They did so knowing that their kids will grow up basically alienated from Harry's family. My goodness, no one to blame but themselves as usual. Okay, like the article I just read, okay, from Reuters, we know the answer for that. So there's 48 comment respond to that. Let's see what some of them. Okay, it would have been a kind gesture that he should have done in the name of healing and being family. Harry was at all of his kids' christening. Tyler Perry was able to go even though he is working on a movie. Oh, I didn't even know who. Yeah, you could say who. That $1 billion when what is it, when Daddy fell is talking about him, they put the price tag in front of his name. You know very well. Okay, you see how ridiculous tacky this is. Okay, Tyler who. Okay, for you, you may think, but the Daily Fell, the people who's all into Harry and Meghan's business know exactly who Tyler Perry is. Okay, but let's read her nonsense and see what she's saying. We're talking about our royal family, our monarchy. These two have made the entire thing into some tacky. Okay, if you want to see it that way, that's your problem, and you wonder why they shun after all their attacks. Okay, so for someone who stay quiet, they're the one who's attacking. Okay, don't you have a clean meeting to attend? Not surprised your objection to a black man being her godfather, racist Karen. Okay, this is someone that I met. Okay, Princess Lilibet has been anointed in Los Angeles. You know, the other thing I like to bring, this is how much my opinion really means shit. Okay, because in some videos I've said, for all I know, Lilibet has already been christening. I said that a long time ago. Okay, so now it is confirmed she just been baptized. Okay, so that's how much my opinion means. I don't know shit. Okay, princess. Okay, there's 10 comment under that. Which part of princess did you not understand? It is an English word. Do you understand English? The point is, she is not princess. Which part of that do you not understand? Follow the accession of Charles III, Mountbatten Windsor had become entitled or eligible to use the title princess and style Royal Highness as the child of a son of the monarchy pursuant to the letters patent issued by King George V in 1917. Okay, you can see the queen face in there. All right, so there's that. It's just people being pretty much. All right. Next tweet, still about Lili. Okay, I'm trying to move it really quick, but there's a lot of tweet. Okay, say what now? So Princess Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor's godfather, Tyler Perry, flew in a 10-piece gospel choir on that huge jet last week for Lilibet christening last week. The British tabloid missed the flight. Let's see here. That I didn't come across that People magazine. Perry was spotted arriving in Montecito last week ahead of the christening. He flew in for the ceremony from his home. That I've shared already. Some pictures I think the tabloid shared. Okay, he flew in for the ceremony from his home in Atlanta with a 10% gospel choir. That song, "Oh Happy Day," and "This Little Light of Mine," a song that was played at Meghan's and Harry's wedding. There's that. Oh. Okay, let's see. The British tabloid then missed the flight. They weren't interested. A christening isn't going to be a clickbait or sell papers. Harry making an ass out of himself again. Okay, if you think so, it's much more newsworthy. In a way, that's true. If Harry do something, I don't know what they consider out of line, but that will make, like being in Vegas, you know what happened. These are the things. This is true. It is true. Okay. That's what they've been concentrate on. It's media nature. Unfortunately, yeah, he is right or she is right. Girl, bye. But it is the truth. It is the truth. Let me go into that. Okay, there's that. You put thing. Okay, there's that. Okay, cool. Thing for chiming in. You're welcome, sweetie. But it's true. They're not gonna anything that will make Harry look good. They will not say it. It is true. We need to be honest with ourselves. Anything that will make Harry looks good, the UK tabloid is not interested in it. Like him making money and all of that. No, they're not interested in it. Instead, they will rather use, in some shape or form, use that against him. Okay? It is true. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry, squaddies. He is right. Or she is right. Okay, nothing leaks from Montecito. I love it for them. Nope, no one missed there and home. No church will have them even. No one cares. You cares because you're here. You care because you're here. Let's read what's there and then I'll go into that. Okay, they had no clue why Tyler was there. But now, that is true. This one is true as well. Because when they wrote that article, which I share with you, they didn't say why. Okay, I even forgot what was their reasoning, but they said Tyler Perry was fluent or whatever. Okay, they had no clue why Tyler was there, but now are trying to convince everyone they know intimate detail. Rinse, repeat, unless IC spokesperson confirm. Okay, confit. Okay, it's a lie. A lie until proving otherwise. That's where I've set the bar for the random media. That is true. Okay, they got him boarding, but nobody else photo showing them just his ride turning into a private wood in Montecito they don't have access to. Well done. Okay, I love that. They are building their own family. Okay, I wonder what this little princess christening gown looked like. Godfather Tyler Perry wouldn't stand for anything less than the best. Alright, so let's see here. Where was the one that I wanted? Oh, this one. 21 comment. No one cares, but there you are. Okay, no one cares. Obviously you do. Otherwise you won't bother to write about it. My church wouldn't have had a problem, and we do love good choir. Okay, so many churches in California will love the honor of a royal christening. Okay, not true. You care. They're responding to her. There's that. Yet here you are viewing and commenting. Okay, negative Nancy. Negative Nancy, a bored bitter old lady. Why have a church? Okay, why have a church? I didn't for my son. It's not law, you know. Okay, you are commenting, Nancy, so you care. Stay mad. Nancy is fighting the fight to preserve white supremacy and exclusivity. All their haters care. Red eyes and snotty noses everywhere. Please cite your evidence. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is still about Lili. Arrange them well. Okay, okay. It's not really Lili. It's the squad being petty. Okay, LiliDi will inherit Meghan's gift that her mama gave her. Hope Pippa is not jealous of this 43% Nigeria gift. That was a while. When was that? The 7th, March 7th. This is where I'm going different days when I saw that. And I thought it was funny and I'm still laughing about it. You should know what she's talking about. She's talking about Meghan's butt. Okay? So, Lilibet will inherit Meghan's butt pretty much. Pippa, okay, I can't read that. Different language. There's that. Harry know this. Where was that? That looks like during when they were coming up the stairs and the UN. My goodness, look at Harry's eyes. Okay, I hope little Lili inherit her mom's figure. That's that, the real thing. Charlotte daddy likes it too. Okay. The font is not better either, by the way. This pic is like 10 years. Okay, I don't, whatever. Okay, out, but she's already is. Okay, love. Pippa, Meg's and Lili's come natural. She has an absolutely gorgeous backside. Weird to talk about a child like this, but okay. She didn't even mention, okay, we have to use our own imagination. Okay, she didn't even go in full detail. Okay, Lili will inherit Meg's gift that her mama gave her. Hope Pippa is not jealous of this 43% Nigerian. Okay, where? There's so many things. It could be her skin tone, it could be her eyelash or something like that. So your mind is in the gutter. This person, where is it? This person, your mind is in the gutter. It could be anything. She did not say exactly everything. Once she mentioned Pippa, maybe you could, even in Pippa, you won't even know what she's talking about if you don't know the full story behind all of that. Okay, so she's wrote it in a way where it's not really putting in a way to visual, whatever. But anyway, I hope you get my sense, but let's leave that as that. Next tweet. Okay, so this is 𝐁𝐑𝐄𝐀𝐊𝐈𝐍𝐆. I saw it earlier before just when I turned on my computer. How dare Harry and Meghan allow Tyler Perry to fly on his private jet and drive up their home in a car, I guess Lamborghini or something. I don't think I bookmark it for me to share. It's not on my list. Okay, they're behaving like Hollywood royalty. And why did TP bring gospel, Tyler Perry bring a gospel choir to serenade was it the baby? Okay, to serenade the baby. She's not the only princess in the family. They disrespected. They are His Majesty the King. Okay, that's that. I love ugly baby cry. There's that. Okay, commercial. What is that? I was waiting for this. This. Not the only princess in the family, just the only one with a billionaire black godfather recognized. Okay, will there be those squad are just being petty. Okay, will there be a christening from a week ago overshadow Princess of Wales playing so up today and the snow of all things. So I saw it, I didn't bookmark it. To share with you. Okay, and how dare Harry and Meghan call Lili a princess when it has not be stated on the British royal family website, I think was BR. Okay, I used to hate this baby, just I've grown to love it. It's accurate of late. Okay, the meltdown they are having is something to. Okay, is this for there's that who here's our favorite baby. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. Pretty much you just saying the word voice is so magnificent and powerful, no wonder she's made all that money. Sussex squad. Alright, this one I probably, when I play it, I'm probably gonna put screenshot, because lately when I show videos like this that are, how do you call it, copyrighted, even if I stop in between, they still flag me. So now I'm just doing screenshot. You could hear the audio. Okay, let's read what is that. Okay, and sitting down with Oprah was a reaction to what had happened last year. The more distant that's having a smaller role with the institution and coming over, the more of a vacuum was being built, and people just genuinely didn't understand why we left. Okay, like I read on that article, Reuters explained exactly why. Okay, they keep on leaking to the press and all of that. Let's see here. They have long gone past this. Who knew they will come this far? God is good. All right, God is good. Let's listen to it. I see it's a thread. Okay, it's a small thread, so oh my God, I guess to refresh our memory, let's go over it. Like I said, maybe as a, how do you call this, as for the screenshot, I'll just put where Meghan and like
filling in the blanks that other people were
I don't know. I'll just put a picture of both of them sitting like that, maybe. Okay, so I don't have to keep on creating screenshot. All right, so let's hear. So, okay, I read that already. And sitting down with Oprah was a reaction to what had happened. I read that already, but let's listen to the audio. You're gonna be seeing screenshots, okay?
A year until we actually did it. And sitting down with Oprah was a reaction to what had happened that year.
The more distance that came between us having a smaller role with the institution coming over here, the more of a vacuum was being built, and people just genuinely didn't understand why we left.
We thought that was the beginning of our year of transition, which turns out was anything but a transition. Well, it was just a beating.
They are three of the most recognizable people on the planet: Oprah, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. And they're now coming together for one of the biggest interviews of the decade.
But just before that sit-down is set to premiere, Buckingham Palace, in an unprecedented move, opened an investigation into bullying allegations against Meghan.
The timing of the bullying story.
So that's from the docu-series. That's from the docu-series. So you guys should see it by now.
By the journalist that wrote it, that it was done explicitly because of the Oprah interview.
Harry and Meghan spokesperson tells us and the Times this: the Duchess is saddened by this latest attack on her character, particularly as someone who has been the target of bullying herself, and is deeply committed to supporting those who have experienced pain and trauma. Let's just call it what it is: a calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation.
So you could tell I was like, oh my gosh, like
I did like her on Suit, and I even love her, knowing the amount of work she put to make sure Meghan is safe. I even love her more than before. I loved her as an actress. Now as a human being, I still don't know her personally, but what she did to go out of her way to make sure Meghan was safe, it's unbelievable. I even love her more. Okay, let's continue.
Panicking over there.
A long simmering feud between Harry and Meghan and palace staff, people Princess Diana called the men in grey suits, is boiling over with this explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey.
I can't think what my mum went through all those years ago by herself. To see this institutional gaslighting that happens is extraordinary.
And that's why he won't settle with the tabloid. Okay, I read it earlier in the video. This is the thing that's keeping him, making sure. He said he already put in his mind he's not gonna settle. And then you see all those nonsense they're spewing. Look what happened to Diana and all of that. So they're trying to scare him. God is good.
And that's why everything that's happened to us was always going to happen to us, because if you speak truth to power, that's how they respond.
Tonight, for the first time, they tell their story.
That interview, it was less about setting the record straight and at least filling in the blanks that other people were filling in for us.
And this is why they don't need a spokesperson from the UK to tell them. They have their own spokesperson, should I say sources in the UK. All right. If you don't see this, that's because maybe YouTube blacks it or did something. I'll just cut it out. But if it doesn't, as I'm editing, I'm gonna put screenshot. All right, let's read some of this. We thought that was the beginning of our year of transition, which it turned out was anything but a transition. It was just a beating. Okay, the timing of the bullying has been admitted by the journalist that it was done explicitly because of the Oprah interview. By now, if you've been following me, you should know already. I did until the world saw it, and it's interesting. I thought that me being very open about the depression that I experienced and just how extreme that became, I thought that would be the biggest takeaway. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's listen.
Filling in for us.
And when you say, was it what it looked like, my understanding and my experience of the past 4 years is it's nothing like what it looks like.
Whatever we were creating and whatever new path we were trying to forge, you couldn't really do that without some clarity.
So how does that work? Were you told to keep silent? How were you told?
That was very interesting when she said here, the path that you're trying to set for yourself without some clarity. I completely, I must have missed it, but for some reason it reminded me of some of the things that I've said. I wasn't even thinking of that when she said it, when I said mine. When I put those maze where Harry will know, will find a way to get to the other side, okay? He will know his path, even though they're throwing barrage of nonsense in front of him. So let me rewind it slightly. I think somewhere. Okay.
Creating and whatever new
slightly.
path you were trying to say, was it what it looked like? My understanding and my experience of the past 4 years is it's nothing like what it looks like. Whatever we were creating and whatever new path we were trying to forge, you couldn't really do that without some clarity.
That's it.
So how does that work? Were you told to keep silent? How were you told to handle tabloids?
Everyone in my world was given very clear directive from the moment the world knew Harry and I were dating to always say no comment.
And she's taking clips from different things, from the docu-series, I think, and the Oprah interview. Now, what she just said here, okay, from her world, what does she mean by her world? Being an entertainment business. When people ask you a question, just say no comment, and you're done with it. All right, so that's what she meant by in my world, being an actress, a celebrity, or something like that. When people ask you a question, just say no comment. Okay.
From the moment the world knew Harry and I were dating to always say no comment.
There it is.
And we did. I did anything they told me to do. Of course I did, because it was also through the lens of, and we'll protect you.
There's a conversation
They will protect her.
about how dark your baby is going to be?
That conversation I'm never going to share.
You said in a podcast that it became almost unsurvivable. And that struck me because it sounds like you were in some kind of mental trouble. What was actually going on?
I would sit up at night and I was just like, I don't understand how all of this is being churned out. And again, I wasn't seeing it, but it's almost worse when you feel it through the expression of my mom or my friends or them calling me crying, just like, Meg, they're not protecting you. And I realized that it was all happening just because I was breathing. And I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
This guy. Wow.
We didn't see it until the world saw it. And it's interesting.
They didn't. This is very interesting. We didn't see it until the world saw it, because they were in it. That's the thing here. They were in it. They were experiencing it. They didn't see it until the world saw it. But the squaddies knows, okay, Tina and Michelle, all the other one, V's, and eventually I got to see it. So the world have seen it, but they didn't see it because they were living it. This is what I mean when some of those haters are doing those nonsense, saying those nonsense about Harry and Meghan. And that was like, you just need to experience it in order for you to understand. Okay? People with empathy don't need to go through it to understand their pain and sorrow. We could see it is painful. But if you fail to understand the pain that they're going through, unfortunately, you just need to experience it yourself, and hopefully you'll be enlightened. So that's the thing here. Harry and Meghan didn't see it until the world saw it. This is very powerful. And this is the thing. People, you know, her friends, okay, privately, her friends and some of the squad were screaming. Okay, we're screaming the pushback that helped them to understand and see what they were going through. I think that also helped as well. Okay, many of us, like me, have a lot of the things that I've said wrong, but, you know, I have to insert my opinion somewhere. So it's through these, the connection of people, the connectivity, whatever the universe work, okay, it helped them in some shape or form, I think. All right, but let's continue.
Me being very open about the depression that I experienced and just how extreme that became. I thought that would be the biggest takeaway.
Thank you both for trusting me to share your story.
Thank you for giving us the space to do it.
No, thank you.
So that was the Oprah interview. Oh my God, Lili was there. Look at Lili was in there, but now she's gonna be 2. Can you imagine this? Lili is, yeah, she's gonna be 2, and she just got christening.
Entirely eclipsed by the conversation surrounding race.
Okay. Alright, so let's see this one. I think that's the last clip. Okay, she Beyonce. To feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed. I think so too. A lot of the squad have been saying that. And I've said of all people and the different world that form, how they were able to match up. So we know what Harry said and all of that. They confirm both of them were sitting. They confirm how they met and everything like that. But in this strange universe, it works in a magical way. All right, so let's listen to this.
Depression that I experienced and just how extreme that became. I thought that would be the biggest takeaway.
Thank you both for trusting me to share your story.
Thank you for giving us the space to do it.
No, thank you.
Oh my God. But it was entirely eclipsed by the conversation surrounding race.
What, that was it? Okay. Definitely. I'm gonna be putting day after the Oprah interview. I'm gonna be putting screenshots, okay? I'm not gonna let the video play like that because YouTube is gonna flag it. They train the dog.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. I saw I missed you. Where are you?
Oh, I just finished finishing walking the dog.
Nice. Has it been noisy around your house? Is anyone there?
No, actually no.
Good.
Which has been nice. Yeah, I feel proud. Certainly never deserved any of this. I mean, I'm getting tons of texts about, how people are so in support of you and how you were able to carry yourself so well.
Thank you.
Keep your big girl head on.
Thank you. I will.
Okay,
The biggest. I love you too.
Oh my God. 4 years since I've been covering Harry and Meghan, I keep on saying I never heard Miss Doria's voice, music to my ear. There's another. I've heard it. I've watched the docu-series, but it's good to hear it. They are serious working.
Beyonce just texted.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am.
Go and call her.
No, it's okay. She said she wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed.
That's well said.
I love this dog. He is the stories he could have told if that dog could speak. My goodness, and I love him. Spill the beans.
To your brother since the interview.
No, I haven't spoken yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
They're very much not a racist family.
Sir, can I ask, what did you think of the interview? Hi, sir.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's read this. The hysterical reaction to the interview and weird nitpicking comments they are lying about their wedding date was so over the top. Charles wrote or said much worse about his parents than anything in Spare or interviews, but not a peep. Okay, I heard this couple so much. I pray they continue to set the record straight and heal from the abuse meted out by the tax and evil outlet institution and UK gutter press. Grow and grow. And then the thing is that Harry and Meghan, they will not speak if the tabloid will not, or the royal family will not keep on saying stuff to the tabloid about them. They just want to move on and do their work. And each time they try to move on, the tabloid keep on writing nonsense about them. So And then they keep on saying that they're the one who's stirring the pot. Okay, so I'm done with this. Next tweet. Okay, this video, I'm gonna keep on recording. I'm gonna turn it into 2 videos. Okay, so this is the new video from this point on. Okay, next tweet.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.